Be down there at the Emirates, and I'm hoping that we're going to have a better vibe here today with the player ratings than we did last time when Troopz was basically on 0, 1, 1,
That's
0.
what it was though, fam. You understand? Today it wasn't that, innit? So the scores will improve still.
Okay, good performance I thought today by Arsenal. Pressed Bournemouth, didn't give them any time, any space, and were very clinical in front of goal. We're going to kick straight into it. Petr Cech.
9.
9?
Yeah, 9, man.
He didn't have nothing to do.
Yeah, but clean sheet, innit?
Clean sheet, and he pulled off one great save.
One great save. I remember that save. I got that in the vlog. That was a banging save still.
Okay, 9 for Petr Cech. Hector Bellerin.
Bellerin, I give her 8. I think Bellerin did good today, fam. You understand? I think Bellerin did good because he's in his position on the right hand side. He was going up and down. He never had no trouble really. 8, innit?
Crossing. Still,
nah, but that's just Bellerin,
there's
isn't
a couple of times when, but I thought he did perform much better in that right back position, isn't it?
As well. He looked more happy as well, because that's his natural position, isn't it? Mustafi, I give a 7. I don't know, man. There was a couple of times that he was a bit sloppy, fam. You understand? Like with his clearances, he was rushing at it. You understand?
Yeah.
I think he just needs to take his time with it. But
I think that's fair.
yeah, man. 7.
Koscielny.
Koscielny, I give Kosha 8. I think. Obviously, the Liverpool game, he was shocking, blood, you understand? Like I said, Holding got smoked, innit? But Koscielny was supposed to protect him, you get me? And guide him through the game. Obviously, Holding didn't play today, but I think that played on Koscielny's head, you understand? Because today he's looking more confident and more... He was more commanding in the defence, like how he normally is, innit? So, 8 for Kosh, man.
Nacho, Monreal.
Nacho, I give it 8 as well. I think Nacho done his thing on the left-hand side. He had nothing to do. Like, I'm a bit wary of him to be in that position. Like against the bigger teams, innit? But against these kind of teams, you can play him as a centre-back, innit?
Xhaka,
I give it 8. I think Xhaka was a lot better today. Maybe it's the opposition. I don't know.
Bit sloppy at times, I still felt, but...
He's slow, innit? Like, with Xhaka, you see with Santi, before Santi receives the ball, he already knows his pass, you understand? With Xhaka, it's like, he don't know his pass before the balls come. He don't have that picture in his head, you understand? And I think you need that picture in your head to make you a top player, you understand? He needs to develop that as well, blood. But... yeah, man, he did all right today.
Aaron Hamroll Ramsey.
Yeah. 8. Give him an 8, man. I think
he played well today.
Yeah, man. I think he was better than Xhaka, and he was linking well with Ozil. You understand? And he looked more on it today. Like, you understand?
The only
no
thing
one
I
was really
thought
on it in the Liverpool game.
The only thing I thought with him today is that at times he overplayed a little bit, but he was.
But that's Ramsey, innit? You understand? Like there was enough opportunities where he could have shot, and he's going for the sideway pass. But that's just Ramsey's mentality, innit? We have to accept it, innit? It is what it is.
Okay, let's switch out onto the wings. Let's get to Danny Welbeck. 2 goals in the game. What did you make of him?
For me, he's man of the match. I give Danny.
Got to agree with that.
Yeah, man. I give Danny a 10 today. He's the only player to get a 10 today because he's man of the match, you understand? He got 2 goals. And I've been on him, you understand? Because for me, he's so good until he gets to the final third, fam, you understand? Then his mind just goes, blood. His knees go jelly. I don't know what's going on, blood. Man might have oil on his crep, you get me? Because his touch is not on point. Real talk, fam, but today he was on it, fam, you understand?
You're right, mate.
Man, we're shit, aren't we?
Oh, nah, man, you look all right, man. Nah, man, don't be harsh, man.
Yeah, we're going to lose
Don't be harsh,
next week,
fam.
innit?
Who you got next week?
Chelsea.
Oh, you're a gooner.
Robbie
Of
Taylor.
course he's a gooner. He's a gooner.
Oh, fucking hell. I thought he was Bournemouth blood.
Oh,
shit.
Ain't it? Arsene Wenger needs to go. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it is where it is now, isn't it? He signed a new deal, so we have to...
72 league games to go. And that's all we got under Arsene Wenger.
So...
Did we play well today, or...?
We played well today.
I think we played a lot better today.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Next week, we know what's going to happen next week, don't we? Robbie, you know what's going to happen next week.
Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
Come on, man. How many times have we said that against the big teams? Every year, year after year. We say that against the big teams, don't we?
Right, getting back to it. Yeah. So, where am I now? We done Welbeck, Lacazette.
Like a blood clot Zet.
What a goal by him today.
Oh, fam, you understand? That was reminiscent of Henry blood in his prime, fam. The way he just got it on the edge of the box and just pushed it onto his right.
He's so sharp, isn't he?
Fam, I'm telling you, blood. This brother is killer. Killer. Anywhere around that box, yeah? From the 30-yard line, yeah? In, yeah? He's killer, fam. He's killer.
Marks out of 10?
God. Fam, 9. Kolasinac. Kolasinac, I give a 8 for Kolasinac. You understand? Solid on the left, blood.
Some good runs by him.
He's a man that he goes forward, blood. You understand? He's willing to drive with the ball, blood. There's not a lot of men in the team that are willing to drive with the ball, blood. But he drives with it, fam. And he's strong, blood. He's got a good defensive mind as well. He'll tuck in. 8, man.
Mesut Ozil?
Ozil gets an 8 as well. I think he was a lot better today. He was more involved. He was getting himself about. I think the performance.
He was outstanding.
Yeah,
tonight.
man. I think the performance midweek done a lot for him. Obviously, he got a goal and an assist midweek for Germany. So I think that done his confidence the world. But yeah, man. I think Ozil look back to himself. Hopefully, he can continue that now, innit, and push that into the Chelsea game.
Okay, getting into the subs. They weren't on for long, but Alexis Sanchez,
Alexis, I give it 8.
Giroud,
Giroud, I give it 8.
Coquelin, unfortunately, had to come off.
Yeah, man.
Came on, had to come off, but
8 as well, man.
okay.
None of them did anything wrong. I just think their fans were a bit harsh booing Alexis. You understand? Everyone
a small
knows,
section,
yeah,
a tiny section of
yeah,
fans.
yeah, but there's unnecessary in it. You understand?
Yeah.
We have to appreciate what he's done for us, innit? You understand? So yeah.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, what do you give him? I'm only
Yeah,
joking.
no. Because you know what? Yeah, obviously in my interview, man forgot about this. Man forgot about this guy, innit? You understand?
Go.
Anyway, we saw fucking. I fucking forgot, innit? To tell Oxlade-Chamberlain his thing, innit? You understand? You started on the bench, blood, yeah? So you moved from Arsenal, yeah? To move to Liverpool to start on the bench, yeah? Then you came on, yeah? And then you got subbed off, yeah? Because you, what? Scored an own goal. Dickhead you, yeah? Enjoy yourself there, innit, yeah? Enjoy yourself, fam.
The fans today.
The fans, I give the fans 8.
Okay.
8, man. Fans done well today. Stopped by the team, you understand?
Okay, and finally, the manager.
7?
7?
Yeah, 7.
Only a 7?
Yeah, man, because I think Alexis.
Because today his tactics were spot on today, weren't it?
Yeah, but I think Alexis should have started. Alexis should have started for me, man, because going to the Chelsea game, it would have been good to see how they are, innit?
But Welbeck started and he scored 2 goals.
Nah, but like I said, big game. You want Alexis, Lacazette, your main stars on fire, innit? Ready for the game. I think Alexis should have started today. That's why I give him a 7. If you put Alexis in, I would have put him at 8.
Okay, well, I would, for me, I would have given the manager more than that today. I thought the manager, he got at least, after the horror show at Liverpool, he started Lacazette. I think he was right to leave out Alexis because, I just felt that with Alexis, coming back from Chile and all stuff like that, I thought it was right to leave him out. So I would have given him higher, but we'll go with your 7. Yeah. So that's it. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. It's a win. We needed that. It was an expected win. We expect to beat Bournemouth. They've never beaten us here. So we expected to beat them, but it could have been a real tricky game. We got the job done, and we move onwards to the Chelsea game.
He never really had nothing.
This guy behind was making me laugh. He said, "How you broke your foot?"
Yeah, man, out the background, Come on, big up the people, you understand? To the world.
Yeah, play the game.
Back up.
Hey, listen, you don't want to hear what I see this week. My man back 15 years ago when he had air doing his thing. You know he's floating around. You know what's floating around. Don't take the coke. Don't take the coke. Right. Don't take the coke. Oh, listen, Robs. Hey, listen, I'm holding your hand for that, bro.
No civic walk, no civic, no take 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step, 6 step, because you take the coke and you end up mash up.
Robbie, you was a mad daddy in the 80s.
Cold brother.
I was in the
In the 80s, a man said that to me. I said, wait. Man said, yo.
I was in Luton.
The only thing was going to get me to text him back,
Chris Pajak,
I got this.
Yeah.
Chris Pajak used to live together
Listen,
back then.
boy, Robbie was on the
So
team.
I remember Robbie there. Yeah,
Robbie was on
Robbie
the
there, man.
team back in the 80s, man. People see to myself, I
Legend,
can't
man.
believe it.
Yeah.
Robbie with hair. Look, man, don't have no hair too. But listen, I see Robbie doing his thing. I said, weird. Robbie, you're getting on terror. I love it. I love it, bro.
Bless.